Pull up to the party like que lo que. You already know it's your girl, Genny Genn. I'm here with Sounds of the Future, about to answer some questions. Tap in.
Is that 508?
Yeah. Nah, I'm back in this shit. I'm just back in this shit. I'm back in this shit. I'm just back in this shit. Whoa. Nah, I'm back in this shit. I'm back in this shit. I'm back in this shit. Yeah.
I'm Genny Genn, you already know. In the building, I'm from Harlem, I'm from Dykeman, I'm from Uptown, Manhattan. I make music, I'm a host, and I'm out here. So Harlem, the Heights, New York, period, just the culture, just being outside, just walking outside, looking at people, like the old people playing dominoes, fashion, like everybody in Harlem gets fly. So like fashion was important to me since I was little, feel me? I was working since I was before being legal because I needed to get fly, feel me? My parents, was making ends meet. So like they weren't focused on if I had Jordans, we was in Payless. So I'm like, if I want Jordans, I gotta make my own bread because they not keeping up with the drops. I'm keeping up with the drops. So, feel me? They didn't understand that either. They're immigrants. So it's just like I'm first generation Dominican. So like, you feel me? Like the fashion inspired me, OD, the culture of New York City, community, all that. That's a good question. I mean, I never thought of designing like, oh my God, being the next designer, being the next Alexander Wang, being the next Givenchy, but I would love to collaborate with brands like a Genny Genn collection, you know what I mean? Like I would love to design my own collection, like as a whole endeavor. I mean, not really like full-heartedly, like I really fuck with music and being on the mic, like that's my thing. Like I love hosting, I love talking, like what we doing right now. Like basically, so it's like, I would love to definitely do my own collection, fashion. I would love to be in movie. I would love to be in films, like acting. I would love to do campaigns, modeling. I would love to do my own shoe, Nike, Jordan, hit me up, Adidas was good. Feel me? Whoever, whenever, what's the check? What's the check? What's the Genny Genn collab? Like, let's get it in the building. Let's get it in the works. I'm manifesting it right now in Sounds of the Future. You already know. Whatever. And I would love, aside from music, when I make my good money from the music, I'm trying to get into crazy real estate, start really doing businesses. Like DJ Adoni just opened a restaurant. That shit is lit already. Like, feel me? Just off the strength that he built his own reputation, he got money now, and then started opening businesses. Like Genny Genn Nail Salon is going crazy. Like Genny Genn Nail Salon is going crazy. Genny Genn Hair Salon, fucking anything. Genny Genn Restaurant, like anything, like it's gonna go up. So like, like think of the businesses we go to, we love. We don't know them, but at the end of the day, they making their bread. So it's like, I would love to expand in that aspect because, I have a lot of ideas in my head. Jennifer Lopez inspired me. Michael Jackson inspired me. Who else inspires me? I love Arcángel. He's dope in reggaeton scene. Daddy Yankee, of course. When it comes to women, I love Missy Elliott. I fuck with Angie Martinez, nobody says this, but she has hits and she is now one of the biggest voices of not just New York, but hip hop history, so that's what's up. Like, I definitely fuck with her sound, like back in the day type shit. I fuck with Fabulous. I'm just naming people I want features with. I fuck with, but these are people that influence me young, like music that I'm hearing. Chris Brown, I just spent the band to see you, my boy. Like, I hope, we could meet up one day. Like, them tickets wasn't cheap, but the thing is, he gave us a show and he's a huge inspiration to, like, of course, his reputation and people still, have hard feelings. That's why Rihanna had to come out the cut and was like, I forgave him, y'all. Like, you feel me? Like, cause he's great. Like, he could sing, he could act, he could dance, and he kills it on stage. And like, the stamina is like, something I aspire to get to, you know? Beyonce is like somebody whose performance, stamina, stage presence, all that inspires me to be. That's why I named J-Lo too, because people don't give J-Lo her flowers, but J-Lo is one of those people up in the performance caliber of things, like the Michael Jacksons, the Beyoncés, the Chris Brown, J-Lo. Like, you gotta throw people like that in there, like that could do, I'm talking triple threats. I did both, you know, because you can't depend on school. At the end of the day, we still taking math class, we still taking science class, we still gotta take social studies, I still gotta take a language class, I still gotta do bullshit classes when college is supposed to be what I'm gonna do next for the rest of my life. So I had to do a shit independently, for sure. Like, the college was a good resource in the sense of like resume, you know, finding you internships and stuff like that. But I was out here doing real life shit. You know what I mean? Like, I was making my own connections. I got my own internships. You know, like, I was out here really meeting people. You know what I mean? Like, so I was really trying to get my own foot in the door. That was more than college, you know? Like, because at the end of the day, you go to college and then you come out and then what? You got a 4.0 GPA? Now they want experience. So, especially in this art shit, like, it's about experience, you know? And like, the footwork, like, the groundwork. So I very much like to write. So I like to write. I like to hear the beat. I like to write. And then I like to go take it into the studio. I do love being in the studio and making stuff with the vibe from there. Like, maybe if like producers are playing beats and stuff. But that's more like in group settings where everybody's being creative and stuff like that. But when it comes to my own session, I'm not one of these rappers that got fucking 20 people, they plus ones, it's a movie, we chilling, we smoking, we drinking. Like, we're not doing that. This ain't a party. This ain't the Genny Genn party. That's when we leave. When we leave the studio, oh, that shit was fire. Boom, play. Now we doing exactly that. But me, like, very few people have been to my sessions just because I like to focus. Like, I'm very like in the booth, you know? Like, very few people, like a lot of my friends can't say they've been to the studio. It's also because I'm on my own schedule too, you know? But also, like, I'm not one of those people. I've never had more than 5 people in my session, for real. Like, my sessions are intimate, you know? For right now. I mean, for the most part, when I have, when I collab with other people, it'd be like even like 6, 7 people, 8, but it's not like that like stereotype about rappers having like, cause that's not a stereotype, it's real. Like, I've been to niggas sessions, I'm not about to say their names, you know, they're celebs and shit, and that's just what it is, it's a movie. But it's a movie every fucking day. This is the time we gotta be in the booth, you know? That's me, that's how I take it. Right now, they saying the labels is shit, so if I could be independent and have my own team and I'm the fucking payroll, then that would be beautiful. Now, if this was like 10, 15 years ago, even then the label's been shit. It's just now is that people's finding out. Like, so back then, like, I'm saying like 10, 15 years ago, maybe, but even then, like, TLC, they ain't make no bread. Like, they was out here saying, yo, we poor, like, we really poor. Like, the label been shit. It's just, I feel like now everyone's more aware about it. Now, where the label, I feel like, is good use is if you want clout. You know what I mean? If you want that exposure and you thinking bigger picture, like, oh shit, you know, maybe this can make me my deals. But what people don't understand is once you in the label, everything that's your deal is their deal. So then that's where the money gets cut, like OD. Russ tweeted the other day, he was like 85/15%. I think that was like the split between the label and the artist. It's like, that's not fair, like, you know what I mean? So it's like, at the end of the day, you know, I'd rather work with someone I'd rather just have a good manager, good producer, my cameraman be on deck, my camera women be on deck. You know, I would rather just that. I would rather like a really solid manager, good ass PR, good producers, and you know, what's up? Like, who's good assistant? That's it. Like, listen, what we doing? Fuck the label. Fuck the label. My purpose is not just music. My purpose is to influence and inspire and lead. I think a lot. I think about that's what I think. Because when people like, sometimes my struggle is some people's goals. You know what I mean? So it's like this way is whatever it is way bigger than me. You know? So it's not just music. Music is a big part of it. Because I'm an artist period. Like from birth, nobody taught me this shit, you know? It was just natural. Like you can ask my family, they'd be like, yo, she just always was in the family parties or watching TV or karaoke, or like she couldn't see a microphone, stuff like that. But like, it's way bigger than that at the end of the day. I would love for people to remember me as an influential, powerful woman who did what they had to do and helped others and made an influence in every aspect, whether it's a business aspect, music aspect. Basically, growing up, there wasn't much people that looked like us on TV. So for the most part, like, you know, whenever you would watch the show, it'd be that one black kid or that one Spanish kid. So like, I wanted to be that one black kid, that one Spanish kid. Like, you know, so now that, I guess now that I'm just doing it, it's like, I just want people to remember me as like a good-hearted, hard worker, hustling ass motherfucker that helped their family, that ride for their friends, that do anything for their peoples, help their peoples, you know, like, you know, Genny Genn is the business. Like when the money come through, I'm trying to put my people on bankroll, like on you know, like on payroll. So that's the way I see it. Like, I want people to remember me as a boss. Like women can't be bosses, you know? Women can't be bosses. We got a show at Diggy Wax coming up, you already know. I got a couple projects coming out, visuals, new music, new content. To Each Its Own coming out soon. Dembo coming out soon. Music just coming out soon. You know, no albums yet, just cause, you know, I wanna go in order. Right now I'm dropping singles. I wanna drop an EP, then drop an album, you know? I guess ultimately the album is in the works regardless, cause people always throw like anybody who drops an album be like, oh, I love that song. Yeah, I wrote that 4 years ago. And you're like, regardless, shit is gonna make the album eventually. So this is the album. This is the movie. The movie. Always be you. Don't be fake. People read that shit, and you're gonna gravitate your own people. You know, do what makes your heart happy, and fuck with who fucks with you. That's it. Simple. That's how you get it in anything you do.
Back in the field, back like I never left, ready to spill. Only got one shot, I go for the kill. Could've went platinum with thoughts if a drill, but I found a better way without a deal.